No, espera, no responda. Vamos a ver qué anda con el stream.
¿Y qué te dice eso?
Mm, oh, simbólico, supongo. Ah, vamos a seguir con caguetos oye.
Oh my god, Metal Gear.
You passed with flying colors.
Identify yourself.
Metal Gear.
I'm like you. I have no name.
Metal Gear. Oh, yeah.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like.
Grey Fox. Oh Dios mío, será
Lo
Grey
mismo.
Fox.
But come, let's get out of
Wow.
here then. Follow me.
Igualito que en el Smash. No, no es cierto. Esto
Are
es un
you
poquito
a
cierto.
foxhound too?
Neither enemy nor friend.
So,
Just a messenger
nor
from the
enemy,
Navi
nor
Ureno.
friend.
¡Ah, lo dejo!
Dale dure, dale dure, dale dure, dale.
This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Oh, qué genial.
Eavesdropping, of course.
All right. Why did you contact me?
I've been ordered to give you backup, including the relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom? Why won't you identify yourself?
There is no need for you to know.
I'll decide whether I need to know.
You are not yet trusted to make such decisions. I'll tell you something you do need to know instead. The current location of the president.
What?
Or rather, the
Kill him.
person who knows the current location of the president.
Who is it?
What?
A Secret Service agent named Ames,
Huh?
currently being held with other hostages.
Podría darte la
Secret
información.
Service, huh?
Pero puedo darte
The head
la
of
información
the
de alguien que
security
tiene la
detail.
información. ¿Por qué no
Ames
se
has
me
been
lo das?
fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president.
What's your fucking
If you are
problem, man?
within range, you should
Tell
be able
me.
to communicate.
Why are you telling me this?
Do I need to repeat myself?
There's no reason for me to believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also
Oh,
have
shut
no choice
up.
but to believe. Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
¿Pero me van a decir o nos vamos a reír crípticamente?
The hostages are being held in the B1 conference hall. In the Shell 1 core, you'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine
No,
sound
serio,
in
what
the
does that
heartbeat.
mean?
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound
Sí.
is too minute to detect unamplified. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to
vieja.
do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one
¿El
somewhere
qué?
in the core.
Ah, ya. Pensé que me iba a decir, ocupa la palanca del Play 2. Yo iba a decir, ¿qué wea?
Take this.
Jala la
The
palanca.
security
Pincha
card will
Raven.
unlock all level 2 security doors, including the one
Yay,
into
level
the core.
2.
It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
One of the terrorists?
Damn.
The surveillance camera
El
won't let
el
you
sombrero de
leave
Mr. X.
without
¿Por
your
qué?
uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
Mr. X.
Men assigned to the core and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear.
Del
The new
300.
outfit will work in some areas, not others. The uniform alone
Ah, sí, sé
won't
quién es
fool
Mr. X,
another.
pero
You're talking
era
about
por como
weapons.
estaba
Like
diciendo
you with an
Grey
AK.
Fox, ¿no?
But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned
Sí,
to the core section
porque el
carry
Grey Fox de este
AKs.
juego es Mr. X.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself.
Mm.
One other thing.
There's more?
You'll also have to pass a retinal scan to get into the conference hall.
Ay, bueno, ya voy a ver Twitter.
Biometrics. Crap.
Nothing but the real thing will suffice. Deception is not an option here. I suggest you hurry. They have a nuke on their side.
The nuke. They have a
Ese es el
nuclear
punto.
weapon with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code. You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man will have a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button. And now they have it.
¿Ya puedo jugar?
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It
La
was
bomba
right here
es
to begin with.
de tu,
Nothing
Raiden.
in this affair is what it seems.
A code?
Ah, Raiden,
But
eres
why?
la
For what?
bomba.
That is housed here.
¿Te crees que es un chiste malo? Es una línea textual de Cars 2.
Metal Gear?
The very same. Bipedal capable vehicle of Shadow Moses infamy. This place is the R&D center for its newest incarnation.
What the hell is going on?
Better ask Ames the rest.
They're fucking
What's this for?
es un
You might be
teléfono
glad to
celular.
have it. Keep the controller's vibration function on.
What do I need a cell phone for?
Dijo que mantenga la vibración del control prendido.
Colonel, who is that man just now?
He's not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of Metal
Él
Gear.
dijo que era
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
Tuvimos
I've
esta
been
misma
completely
conversación,
open with
weón,
you,
en el
Raiden.
Metal 1.
I've told you everything.
Eso sí,
Is that
eso.
everything you know?
Pero,
Or
o sea, yo lo vi
everything I
bastante
need
gris,
to
pero
know?
no
Snap out of it,
parecía un
Raiden.
zorro.
I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into. You need to make contact with this Ames.
So you believe that ninja?
Since we have no leads on the president's current location, we have no other alternatives.
Te juro, exactamente
Right
la misma
now, collect as
conversación,
much
weón.
data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate the Shell 1 core.
Understood.
Understood. You know who else? Okay. No, espérate, ahorita. Au. Strut, Parcel, no sé qué, no sé cuánto. Chinchon Wanchi. Me acuerdo de la wea de. Me acuerdo de la wea de. ¿Cómo se llama? Ghost Stories. ¡Au! No era por aquí, era por el otro. Puta, wea, encima. ¿No viste?
Mm.
Oh no, está en chino. Chin Chong Wang Dong. Bueno, lo bueno es que sí se lee relargado. ¿Dónde está el sensor de la bomba? Mine.
Who's that?
¡Cállate! Amigo. cierto, no me he visto. Ah, wea. Cállate, al piso. Sí, Ford.
Side bomb.
Au, oye. Me pipiaron.
Damn.
Ellos no saben qué puso su comida con C4.
No! Jack, please answer me! Jack!
Me estoy infiltrando. Ya vos pasa por acá, vos culiado. Aló, vecina. Aló, ya vos. Chucha, hay 3 hueones.
Mhm.
Ay, 7, 10, 20, 50, ayuda.
Mhm.
Aquí no hay nadie.
Mhm.
¡Ah! Callado, esquinazo. No puedo hacerle la del Undertaker. Oh, de mierda, me ayuda. No me he visto, 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 pero yo sí. Nada. No has visto nada. ¡Ah!
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
Whoops. LOL.
¿Qué es eso, supongo?
A ver. Ah, ya vi, ya vi. Is it working?
Very.
No. Balas de soco. No. Ah, ¿por qué hay tanta gente aquí con tu madre? Permiso. Dije
Lo
permiso.
tienen demasiado resguardado. ¿Qué voló?
Pobre ahora, diga ya.
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
Creo. Vale. ¿Pueden noquearse de una puta vez, por favor? No, no, Right. Ayuda.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
Tenía que no estarme desangrando, gracias.
Looks like you've got an AK.
Gracias,
If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's core are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's core.
Okay. Gracias, Snake.
Mignole.
Guard team, stay alert.
Tengo la acá.
¿Cómo se escape?
Ah. Ah, hijo de... Párate, cállate. Ah, la concha de tu madre. Cállate, mierda, cállate. Desaparece. Listo. Espérate. Minas. Puta la weá grande. something wrong. Raiden! Raiden! Sí. Listo, ahora sí. Ahora sí jugamos de verdad y no de mentira.
Ok.
Antes era de meme.
O sea que otra no te vas a morir.
Que tenía. Gracias. Hay otro ya. Las soco me apestan. No, 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 no. Hay un tercero de esta wea por la chucha. ¿Cuántas de estas mierdas hay aquí? Fuera. ¿Qué te va?
Return to your positions. Titan security. Understood. All units exit.
Listo. Ahora sí.
Got a minute, Jack?
No.
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the grave site,
And the body?
exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid Snake,
Faltaba el brazo derecho, no era Solid Snake,
So the
era
head of the
Liquid.
terrorist group must be...
an imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
I guess. I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the president needs you, I think.
Señor, cállate.
Disguise yourself as enemy personnel and infiltrate the core section. Your priority is to contact Agent Ames.
No sé dónde tengo que ir. Necesito el nodo. Chapa de nada. Ahí está. Si no giro, no veo. Bueno, ya compa, ¿has visto alguna película buena últimamente?
He visto películas últimamente.
Sí.
No,
Ah, no.
La última.
No he visto.
no he visto.
Ah, ya.
Ah,
Hola, mi mana.
Sí. de hecho, probablemente mañana se vea algo. Bueno, mañana tengo que ver el capítulo 2 de el Isekai del Ranger Rojo, así que me hace mucha gracia el tweet que me salió hoy día al respecto. Que están diciendo decía como me encanta como todo el mundo está tan enfocado en el homenaje a los Tokusatsu y toda la cosa que se le olvida que el personaje principal femenino de la cosa es una bruja que tiene casi todas las tetas afuera.
Yo creo que la gente no se olvida de eso.
No, por eso, es que nadie hablaba realmente al respecto del personaje de la bruja. Que me aprenderé el nombre algún día. Solamente puedo decir que de nuevo, está bien, solamente vi el capítulo 1. Quizá ahora con el 2 vea a dónde va realmente la cosa.
Ojos de Konami. Ajá. pum.
Ojos de Konami los pone y eso. Se vuelve Castlevania.
Policenautas.
Ah,
Eso va a también era un juego de Kojima que hizo hace 1000 millones de años no me acuerdo qué chucha, creo.
este juego el de los pingüinos.
No entendí.
Ah,
Periquito.
y si no
Ah,
recuerdo, estuvo también metido en Boktai, creo que se llama.
no.
Boktai, que es un juego, ¿cómo se llama? Más o menos de sigilo con RPG, para la Game Boy Advance. Que creo que que de verdad es algo complicado de emular, porque una gimmick que traía el cartucho era que algunas cosas se resolvían con la luz del sol.
Ah, ya, ese juego.
Sí. Entonces tenías que resolver algunas cosas dependiendo de qué tanto le pegaba el sol al cartucho.
Sí, sí. ¿Qué atento, culiao? Pa, pu, pi, pu, pa, pum. Hola. Ajá.
You have the directional microphone. According to our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct. Use the directional microphone to locate it.
Ajá. I don't get it. No lo entiendo. Ñum. Ahí voy. Viene el ascensor aquí. B1. Enter. ¿Cuál es el botón de Enter? Ahí está. Bueno, dejamos de jugar. Vamos. Wow.
Well, espero hayan traído palomitas.
You are cleared to enter.
Au. A ver. Por aquí no. No, hombre. Qué paja estar descargando los mapas todo el rato. Una ración. No, nada. BDU. Eso. Aquí no puedo pasar. Y están las revistas. Las revistas cocinas.
Realmente hay que aprovechar.
All clear. cazando conejos. Hola ahí.
Retinol pattern recognized.
Ahí está.
You are cleared to enter.
Ah, señor presidente. En la sala presidencial del señor presidente.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames.
Ames,
The only thing
okay.
we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His
Alright.
heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get
Nos
suspicious
morimos.
and come running instead. Security could get tighter too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's
botón de
Ames. If you do
acción.
make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious.
Okay.
If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room.
Okay.
The mission will be
Ya
over if
entendí.
you're discovered.
Ya
Don your
entendí.
disguise.
Ya
Look for
entendí.
Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
Gracias.
Listo. Perfecto, la toma es. Te empieza a llamar Gray Fox de nuevo.
No escucho una mierda. Tú.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Achunté.
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms.
Watch out.
I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Ponme atención, muchacho.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
Yeah.
I see.
Sos.
Take this thing with me, will you?
Exacto.
I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was sent in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
You're here to find out where the president is.
No.
We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety. Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor, the core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages?
Hmm?
A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10
¿Se
disaster.
acuerda de
remember?
eso? Eso es
What
lo
are
que
you
pasó
talking
el
about?
crimen pasado.
Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data.
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure, and so on, are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key
Estar
to
jugando
Metal Gear
baladro
as
en el
well.
teléfono por mientras.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they
Entonces,
told you anything? The entire thing was planned. The oil
viste
spill, the
que
tanker
ayer
accident
sí
that
parece
caused
que
it,
sí hubo
everything.
una buena
The big
rutina.
shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection
No.
tour was to check
Te
its
dije que iba a ser
progress.
buena.
What's going on
Después-
around here?
Eso. No te dije que había sido buena, te dije que iba a ser buena.
Sí. Es que no me diste el mejor ejemplo.
Here comes Snake.
No,
Del-
pero
del
después vimos el mejor ejemplo. Po.
That's him?
Sí, pero...
Use the microphone to listen in.
Ah, espérate, ¿tengo que hacer cosas? No, la voy a jugar sola, ya listo. Mapu Channel.
Fat man is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him.
¿Cómo se llama? Los subtítulos son más chicos.
They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
Oye, ese no es Solid Snake.
Checked.
To come all the way to New York just to get hit with a bowel attack.
¿Te acuerdas el soldado que tenía, que todo su chiste era que tenía problemas estomacales en el 1?
This one's worse than that one up
Sí.
in Alaska.
Aquí está en el 2, podéis escucharlo.
Oye, el güey todavía tiene problemas en la guata.
Discount the possibility.
Increíble.
Especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be the Patriots.
¡The Patriots! ¡Lejos!
What about the
Lejos,
damage to
lejos!
Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No,
What about the President?
the password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No, the drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Ya terminó, ya puedo hacer cualquier otra weá.
¿Puedo jugar?
Think of it, that
¿Sigue en el baño, compadre?
Who is she like again?
Sí.
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
Ah, ya, mira.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due. When you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me? How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
Stop this infighting. I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go. It's happening again.
This damn right arm. Liquid! It's almost as if it's having its revenge!
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman. There's something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
Ay, que la jugamos.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two
O sea,
of them?
tres.
And that's impossible.
Terrible o algo así, no me acuerdo.
Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an
eso no son las weas del
electromagnetic
Metro
pulse
Dural.
of up to 50 billion megawatts. The
Ah, no, los del
EMMA
Metroid,
can reach
el Metroid
tens of
5,
thousands
el Drive,
of volts
el
per
Drive.
meter.
Esos
Most
son,
electronic
Ah, no lo
equipment will be
jugué.
toast in
esos
an
son los
instant.
EMI.
If one of the key movers
Eso
of
estar
world
en
economy
el,
stops functioning, it could mean the
en el
beginning
Zelda.
of a global depression.
But that isn't their
Esos
aim.
robots culiados
What they
que te
plan to
persiguen.
do is liberate Manhattan, pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of
¡Hijo!
Liberty.
Damn! Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline.
Sons of Liberty.
Ahí viene.
Mira la cámara, si no se termina el streaming.
Search my pocket. Hurry. It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2. Take care of the president before they launch the nuke. He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
¿Cuál chucha en la cara?
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames.
No.
They knew that the president was planning to betray them,
Ames.
so they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali-Lulelo.
Is that so? Which team are you with? Show me your
Los
face.
Patriots. No, espérate. Black Mesa. No, puta.
You know who he is.
No,
pico.
he's not one of mine.
Identify yourself. We
Holy
meet at
shit.
last.
Ah, viste. Más callbacks.
Yay.
Hold your fire. We need the hostages alive.
Hurry, get away!
But you died.
Leave this to me.
Ya. Ah.
Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either.
Campbell.
I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here. And the president may be able to tell you what it is when you see it in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to
¿Se le puede
rescue
poner
the president
confianza a
before
este
that.
señor? No. Claramente
I
no.
agree with
En
the
especial,
colonel.
en
You
especial
need
por
to
todo lo que nos
protect
dijo
the
Ames.
president
No,
for
no
now.
podemos tenerle confianza.
All right.
Ni al presidente de los Estados Unidos. Pero ese nunca le tuve confianza. ¡Au! Shush. Shush.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Shush. Tira el harto. Vamos. Sube. ¡Ah! Creo que lo maté. ¡Ah! ¿Puedo subir? Sí, creo que la maté. Despierta. Uy. Despierta. Despierta, mierda. Si pego un balazo. Bravo. Oigan. Qué culiao. Que soy más pesado que yo, weón.
¿Te cuánto se le puede recompensar a ese señor? ¿A quién?
Pero en el Campbell.
Ah.
Párate. Párate. Es una manera de despertar, ¿no? No está el micrófono. Tú. Párate. Ya, a ver, estoy aquí. Au. Sí, eso. Mátame. Mátame. No diga la misma gente. Mátame. Mátame.
Requesting backup unit.
Perfecto tuyo. Au. Ya. Valéame. Gracias. No me gusta matar gente.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
¡Ajá! Espera. ¡Ajá! Listo. Viste ahí sí. Ahí sí, pues sí. ¿Dónde está esa salida también? Son como 10. Au.
Oh. Se les deja lupio. What?
Bien hecho, chicos. No, espérate, no disparé primero. ¿Verdad que hay que dormir al compadre? Que no sé qué. Duérmete. Listo. Balas de Socom. Hay otra. ¡Ah! ¿Cuántos de estos huevos van a pagar? Por favor. Por favor. ¡Suficiente! ¡Odio los drones! Arriba, arriba, arriba. Vamos, 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 listo. Te caché con chutma. Botando. Hay más weón. Ya. Suficiente. Suficiente. Esto ya no hay. RGB 6. No sé qué es eso, pero debe ser para... Lanzagranadas. Mejor no. No. Nadie. Cállate. No es cierto. Pura pesado, ¿no? Tengo un país en Germán 1. Rifle. Rifle tranquilizador. Es una M9. Yo ya tengo que ir. Ah, ya. Por el lado. Bueno, dame algo. También el otro. El otro. Ya la juego. No, mentira. Qué feo está mentir. Chúpelo. Mentira, 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 mentira. ¡Ah! Se baja. Se me desconfiguró toda la wea de nuevo. Chico, madre. A ver, habla. Algo más.
Sí.
Habla.
Hablo, sí.
Perfecto.
Acá estoy. Ah, bueno. Bueno, ¿qué tal, gente? ¿Cómo están?
No, quería revisar si la wea no se había caído todo.
Ah, ok. ¿No? Yo lo extremo arriba, por lo
No,
menos.
se me
Y,
desconectó
dejó
el control y me cambió de donde salía el audio.
Oh, entiendo.
Raiden!
Voy a ganar el peor rating del juego, weón. Creo que es una verdura. Quédate quieto, con mierda. Pum. Algo gato. Jejeje, jaja. Es más dura. No, no me he visto.
Viste que hay gente que está revisando texturas de Persona 5.
No.
Como se encontraron uno de que era del el teléfono de Akechi. Te
Pero si
muestra.
esa weá es re vieja.
Sí. Sí, es que volvieron a hablar de eso. Me hace mucha gracia el que Juan tenga Reddit. A ver, tiene sentido realmente, pero
Sí, no me sorprende.
no deja de darme gracia.
What's that?
Ah, troleado. Trin.
Raiden, can you hear me?
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between Shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
That's the Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
Esos son Semtex. Y esos son. Sí, ya lo vimos. A ver. PSG 1. Tranquilo. No, pero dispara, po, chuche tu madre. Quédate quieto, quédate quieto, quédate quieto, quédate quieto. Se cruzó una paloma culiada por la cresta. Ya, creo que me lo pité. Que caiga eso. Que caiga eso. Que caiga, que caiga, que caiga, que caiga, que caiga. Si no nos morimos es porque le di. A ver. PSG 1. Que darle a ese. Pum, listo. Pum, listo. Ahí mando. No me equivoqué, pero bueno. Yo llamo bullshit esa última. Paris Saint-Germain no. Listo. Fuera. Y de hecho quiero sacar esa weá de mi vista. ¿Dónde está? ¿Se fue? ¿Hola? Ahí está. Me quedo.
Dale.
¡Cáele! Quieto, 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 quieto. Ready. Quieto, quieto, quieto. Venta besamina. No. Siguiente. Ese de ahí. Tremendo. Siguiente. Ese de ahí. Uy, nego. Bandera. A ver. Ah, y otro ahí. No, espérate, me equivoqué. No es ese, es este. Este. Wolf. Top left corner. Y ahí hay uno. Ya. Voy a venir uno más, por favor. Ahí está. Va la raja. Ahí está. Ahí lo vi. Sons of Liberty. Listo.
Bien.
Lo logramos, chicos. Ah, wea.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasaka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasaka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Uy, su partner.
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet
Ahí está.
you. Intruders! Over here!
Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Por fin.
It's him.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
Aparece el pololo y se fue al
Keeps coming
tiro.
back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon.
Uy, ¿qué habrá pasado?
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Doctor Emerica.
Snake and
Doctor.
Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the big shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far,
Terroristas.
and things like
O
training and
cualquier
sense of
cosa
duty
menos
alone
malas
won't
personas.
get you through a
Todos
sneaking
son
mission like
terroristas, se van
this.
contra derechos,
Jack,
así
are
que
you
si es
okay?
terrorista.
You need something
Ah,
higher. I
cierto.
can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage or ideals or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
Tendremos la escena chistosa ahora. It's him!
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself.
Soy el jefe, el Big Boss.
Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake.
Sí, increíble.
Pleasant surprise, brother. Save it. You brother of mine. Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
Se puede sacar la capa de mierda que lleva encima, por favor.
Snake? Right, take cover.
Wow.
Stop impersonating him.
Yeah.
Qué rima.
I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
Sólido Snake.
That's the best you
Pero slow reverb.
Snake. Did I get it? We're in trouble. It's the Harrier.
Who wrote this?
The world needs only one big boss. I'll drown you fools for interfering.
cabros, yo sé que están peleando, sus peleas de hermanos, pero como que el protagonista soy yo. Porfa, ¿puedo hacer algo?
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. Saka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
I'm counting on you.
Ah, buenísimo. Espérate, estoy buscando dónde está el Stinger Missile. Ahí está. No, es el Kazatka. Ah, bueno, lo sé. Espérate. Snake dame razón. Au. Oye. Se hace trampa. Sí. ¿Qué le digo?
Oh, nice.
¿Qué es eso? ¡Ah, ya no está! No sé qué es eso. ¡Radar de mierda! ¡Dime dónde está! Eso combo. Au. Ahí está. Ya lo vi, No sé, no. Vale. Au. No, mierda, me equivoqué. Sorry. Au. Ahora Rocío.
Qué buena onda de soporte el dejar comida.
Au.
Me has acordado del... Esa pelea con el helicóptero en Resident 4. La que está cerca, la que está cerca al final.
Au. Es que no me acuerdo. El Kazatka.
Entender que es como arriba de un edificio. Tienes que ir saltando de un lado a otro. Es como dos como edificios como tienes que ir saltando como se llama del techo de uno al techo del otro de vez en cuando y
Ah, YouTube, bitch, fuck. Espérate, voy para abajo. Voy para abajo, rey. Snake me mandó en eso.
está tan enojado el que te está tirando comida.
Ah, dispárale, pues mierda, dispara. No, no, no. Stinger Missile.
I'll let you go out in style. More ammo. Catch.
¿Qué son unos misiles lógicos,
Take this.
Listo.
Nice.
There's something coming up.
That's Metal Gear. It's already active.
Es el nombre del juego.
Bueno.
Oh, oh. Eso no es bueno.
They got my eye.
Ya, pero piensa positivo, ahora ponéis un parche opulento y farmear ahora, como dicen los jóvenes.
Verte pulento. Solo verte pulento. Vámonos, por favor.
Yeah, Piccolo, we see the fit.
Dios mío.
It's running.
Dios mío. Ah.
Raiden, you all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time
No,
for
suena.
repairs.
Oye, eso fue
The
mi
president's all yours.
Okay.
Dios
Can I
mío.
ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only
am I
thing I was
fighting
good
for?
at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What
Hola.
about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change, and that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
Nah, not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
Sí.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that, and I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember.
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the president and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the president. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake. That has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Huh.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack! Jack!
Me caí. Rose.
Jack, is that you?
No, es el presidente. ¿Quién va a ser?
Jack, how's the mission going?
Fine.
Fine? Is that it?
Look, I really don't feel like talking about the mission. At least with you. I want to talk about something else.
Okay then, let's talk about you. Yeah, your least favorite subject.
That's not...
Oh yeah? Then go ahead and say something.
Like what?
Anything. Tell me something about yourself.
I can't think of anything interesting to say. Why do you want to talk about me so badly?
Because I'm curious.
But why?
Is it really that strange to want to know more about someone you love?
No, it's not strange, but...
You know, sometimes I... Oh look, now we're talking about me, not you. Why won't you tell me anything? About what you were like as a child? What kind of things you liked to do? What kind of people your parents were? I've never heard you talk about any of that. Why? Don't you think it's just a little bit unusual that I don't know anything about my own boyfriend's past?
Rose, when I get back, I'll tell you everything.
Is that a promise?
Yes, it's a promise.
Bueno,
Mm.
una ración. ¡Ah! Ya, sí, entendí, llamada. Usa el spray refrigerante para cortar el juego. Gracias. ¡Ay, bueno! No se me había ocurrido.
Raiden, is
Wow.
something wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
No hay fuego. No, dije no hay fuego. Suficiente, córtese. Me caí por el otro lado.
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
This game fucking sucks. ¿Saben que estaba viendo ayer? Estaba viendo el video de este que fue campeón del mundo del VGC de Pokémon, en donde habla de cómo no fue campeón del mundo del VGC de Pokémon. De golpe.
Entiendo.
Estaba buenísimo, fue buenísimo. No sé, en serio.
No, tengo entendido que Luna hace muy buenos videos.
Sí.
No creo.
El problema es que el mayor problema fue que uno se lo cagaron, dos, hay un punto en donde de verdad como que yo miraba y decía no hay suficiente tiempo para que este weón gane el mundial, lo siento. No te caigas, 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 no te caigas. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Ahí está. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, la concha de tu madre.
This is not a pretty sight.
Hurry up and check the situation.
What the fuck is that? Ahí está. Muñeco. Fuera, muévete. Para wea. Puse a dormir a la cagada de gaviota.
La gaviota.
Te juego a pena. Pues sale de ahí, pues coche tu madre. Ahí. Borla.
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
¿Han visto tanto que disfruto este videojuego?
Mm,
Igual me voy a demorar en jugar el 3.
claro, te saltas este.
Ah,
Te saltas todo lo que queda de este juego. Seguro lo explican.
apágate, pues mierda, apágate.
Right. Are you all right? Answer me. Right.
Encima el mayor problema que tengo es que después tengo que jugar el 4 y el 4 solo está en Play 3. Y capturar Play 3 es una mierda. Y no lo tengo. Bla 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 bla.
Supongo que no vas a jugar inmediatamente el 3. En el caso de que termines el 2 en tiempo cercano.
Sí, eso es lo que dije.
Mm, Está bueno repetirlo, vale.
Oh God, no! Jack! Jack! Jack!
Se cayó del juego y aparece en el chat.
Aquí vamos de nuevo. Sí. No, that's not Solid Snake. Y igual empieza a sacar cada vez más músculo y no sé qué.
This is not a pretty sight.
Hurry up and check the situation.
Muévete. Muévete, 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 chiquilla, muévete. No, espera. Fue igual. Listo. Y esa por si la duda. Me equivoqué de botón, conchetumare.
Right.
No.
Is something wrong? Right. Right.
Aquí vamos.
No. No! Jack, please answer me! Jack!
Me voy a matar. No veo que esto esté funcionando. Por... Ya, cállate. Olvidé eso.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Wow, gran videojuego. Vamos a jugarlo. Oigan, si Raiden tiene muchas caderas, ¿no? Tipo...
Qualche anda, you know.
Tremendo.
Pero
Ahora puedes jugar League of Legends.
no, no. Ahora Raiden puede jugar como Raiden en Metal Gear Racing Raiden. Ahí te preguntan, ¿eres una HQPT o una Doctor?
¿Es una Patty o una Selma? No lo sé. No, no. Pero...
¿What? El agua te está empujando para allá o
No.
es por el ángulo.
Carter, supongo. Venga. Venga. Venga.
Oh God, no! Jack! Jack! Jack!
Buah, qué gran juego, vamos a jugarlo ahora. No lo hemos estado jugando, no sé qué estaba.
¿Y qué tipo de gameplay tiene usted? Mira las cutscenes, tenemos cutscenes.
Buah, qué buena misión, nunca la había visto.
Wow.
Au. ¿Puedo dejar de quemar o cómo? No, Raiden simplemente fue y se convirtió en la antorcha humana. En Johnny Storm.
Al menos no es Catherine.
Ya, pero en Catherine yo sufría porque estaba pensando. Aquí sufro porque simplemente juego como el pico.
This is not a pretty sight.
Seguro.
Hurry up and check the situation.
Te diviertes con el suave vaivén de mis bolas.
Hola.
¿Cómo pasar así? ¿Qué es? Wow. Ten, teren, ten, teren, ten, tere, 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 tere. Pokémon Final. Na 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 na. Ah, la concha de la lora.
Put that enemy in here beside it. They'll be
Oh.
shooting personnel.
Raiden!
Juego culiao. Ok, eso es acá.
Encountered the enemy requesting backup.
A mimir. Au. A mimir. Esta wea. Fuck.
Dios, puto vértigo.
¡Wow, la ración qué tremendo! Yeah.
Ahora puedes curarte.
A mala la puerta. Conchetumare, no entrar de esta guay. Menos mal, Raiden tiene auto-aim. Ya listo. Ya listo, suficiente.
Olga, Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. Of your personal feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send you the right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it. Where's Ocelot?
Not here.
I don't trust him.
Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action.
Wow.
Strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Ya apúrense.
Not yet.
Quiero jugar.
Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
Sí, ¿no viste cómo pasé como el pico recién? Suerte, mucha suerte.
Confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. Turn the currents on.
Of course. High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
Nada, con
One
una
more
explosión
thing.
no arreglo.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
Ajá.
We start living for ourselves after
Ay,
this.
por favor.
If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
Creo de trap.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. Different place now.
Hay que escribir esto, amigo.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
Yeah.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Manera más sutil de hacer
No
que,
sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door.
que
The
te
floor is
guardes, o sea,
electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be
que sepa más o
bacon.
menos dónde
Any
está en
suggestions?
el
Remember
espacio
the Shadow Moses
de
VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right. But make sure you don't hit the president.
The president is wired with
I'm going
nano
to fucking
machines.
kick the
If we know
baby.
the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
habría que revisar.
Kick the baby.
Supongo que hablas en inglés. No. No. Hijo de la libertad. Raven. Sí. Quinton Flynn. Ah, sí.
Chef. dos, vamos. Wow, cómo me gusta tener mapa y saber dónde estoy yendo. Puedo pedir una cola.
Eso, es el actor de voz de Silver desde Free Rider en adelante. No fue en Colors, en Generation, en Mario Sonic en los Juegos Olímpicos de Irán del 2012.
O sea que no dijo su frase más célebre.
No. 2014, en el 2012, 2016 y Sonic Forces.
It's no use.
Pues es Axel de Kingdom Hearts 3.
Sí, claramente. ¿Solo el Kingdom Hearts 3?
Deja revisar si sí.
But it's too late.
Okay. No, también lo es sí, también lo es en el original. Sí. Desde Rechain of Memory, de ahí en el 358 para 2 días. 1.5 Remix y en el 3.
Estoy bajo el agua, señor. No sería el mejor momento para
B1
que...
is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
Y hace la voz de Con en la nueva serie de Elite.
Rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left analog stick. Up will take you up. Down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge
No,
while you're
espera,
underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a
Con en
single deep
general.
breath. Once the O2
En
gauge
Blitz.
falls to
Increíble.
0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
NBG. ¿Qué es eso? I can see shit. No, ayuda, ayuda. Sáqueme, sáqueme, hacia arriba, hacia arriba, hacia arriba. Ah. Alright. ¿Cómo dice que no? Ay, arriba. Aparte de dejar un rato, a ver. Ah.
No quiero enterarme de eso, de aquí.
Creo que sí, porque después no aparece en el test por varias razones y... Y después ya es Cyber Ninja. Cállese, no es que no estoy entendiendo dónde mierda tengo que ir. Arriba, fuck, por favor. Solo no choque. Todo mi sentido de la... Me confunde esta mierda. En fin, ya estaba por acá. Where is Nikita? Ahí está. Robar. Gafas de visión nocturna. Night Vision Google. Nikita. Fuck.
Oh.
Ah. Ah, no. Ah. Señor presidente. ¡Muévase!
President Johnson.
Huh? So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
John Jackson.
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you...
Wait, no!
What the...
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Huh.
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir.
Do
you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have
power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
No doubt.
But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
Yo qué sé.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid. He was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago? Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely
Bajo la
death.
vida real.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Galukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility
What?
is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore
Yo soy
cleanup
el Metal
facility.
Gear.
The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on
Ahora
the B2 floor of the
fuiste
Shell
desde
1
todo
core.
este tiempo.
Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
Sí, sí lo hizo.
Weapon?
Y disfrutó cada momento.
You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes. The GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks. But Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal Gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal Gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Yay.
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal Gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving. This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location.
Yeah.
Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal Gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie. A biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe. And Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done.
I'll fucking heal myself.
Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's her role! Pull! No! Good!
Raven.
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped.
Who wrote this?
I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion.
Ya, pero esa frase va increíblemente increíble.
Choice is to put an end to this charade.
Esa frase va increíblemente fuerte justo después de la weá.
To end it myself.
Ocupó su derecho a libertad de expresión demasiado, señor presidente.
Stop Arsenal. This is my last order. As your commander-in-chief, I'm counting on you.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention.
No doubt.
I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
Porque todavía no tenemos un Raider.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the big shell,
Wow.
a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal
Estás
gear?
diciendo que Drive, Kamen Rider Drive hace una Metal Gear Solid 2 referencia.
A massive
Wow.
cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. Then it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of
Solo
that
salí
mission.
de la habitación, man.
Sí.
I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah,
Esto para
and
explicarnos
him.
la
What are
wea
you
que...
talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Esto para explicarnos la wea que
Their
sí
target
jugamos.
was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is
Llegaron
what
justo
Ocelot
después
said
del
at the
gameplay
time.
real, weón,
Something
ese
like,
es mi
I'm
punto.
taking it back.
Ujú.
Ocelot then sank the tanker,
Igual,
along with the soldiers
según
of the
esto juego
Marine
como
Corps.
8 horas, weón, y he sentido que han sido 2:30.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. A small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about
La
them except
máquina de la
me.
desinformación.
They didn't
está
choose Snake
funcionando.
to
Ah,
be a
vieron,
hero.
So they
vieron.
decided to do a smear
200
campaign.
años antes
I
Kojima
think
ya lo
the
sabía.
Patriots wanted to make an example of him, so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it. They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project.
But why?
To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Esto cuenta con novela
Colonel
visual.
Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus
Sí,
behind all
por
this?
eso
He used
en
Ocelot
los
to
momentos
get
con
hold
más
of Ray.
cinemáticas del juego los
He was
guardamos justo
underground, keeping a
para el
low
diálogo.
profile at the time.
Que es como de-
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
¿Ya?
Por fin.
No, espérate, creo que no hay aquí. Ya, matamos a Vamp y termino el streaming. ¿Te parece? Ahí va. Ups. Hola. Lo cual implica como 50 cinemáticas más, la verdad.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
Yeah.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so.
What?
I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
I'll do that.
Tienes razón. Arriba hacia arriba. No, espérate, de ahí vengo. Yeah. Arriba.
Y bueno, me puedo enojar contigo después de escupirme un libro en mi cara.
No veo una mierda, por favor. Arriba. Arriba. Ya, aquí, arriba. Eso aire. No veo nada. Por favor. Listo, está bien. Abre la wea más rápido. Rose.
Jack, is that you?
No.
Jack,
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Lonely? Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why,
Eso,
Jack?
eso,
Why?
eso
Listen,
vino.
Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look,
Dios.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart. There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
Ya. Eso fue para guardar, ¿ah?
Oh, juego culiao.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies. I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
You knew I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with Arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Me toca, por favor, me toca.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
No puedo jugar.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into
Can we
operation.
fight now?
Damn it.
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Okay. Soco. Déjame piola, estoy haciendo cosas. Está. Au.
Right, come in. Right, right.
Ay, que está haciendo tan bien, hijo de mierda. Va.
Ahí.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
Ahí de espalda. Bien. no está en la agua. Es una trampa. Hay punto. Sí, lo tengo. Ya sé cómo ganar esto. Ya sé cómo ganar. A las patas. Ay. Listo. Se murió.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Bueno.